Hello everyone, Storm 11 here. Today we'll be taking a look into Tropical Storm Karen has formed by the Lesser Antilles, and Tropical Storm Karen has a threat to has a threat for the East and Gulf Coast states here. We'll look into models. We'll also look into the National Hurricane Center's outlook. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it. Let's first take a look at the National Hurricane Center outlook. We got Karen going over the Lesser Antilles. We got tropical storm watches and warnings for that area. We got Jerry going on. That's on a weakening phase. Even though it looks pretty good on satellite, but it's overall weakening because of convection. It's too strong for the eye to be created. If the eye was able to get itself together, this will be a hurricane at this point. But nope. So Jerry is more likely to stay as a tropical storm. We also know that there's a tropical wave coming off of Africa that is now over the water, so we could expect this to be a tropical depression maybe later tonight here. So this here is going to be rapidly intensifying. At this point, this is looking to be more of a fifth storm. That means it's going to stay out in the ocean and have no threat to land. But Karen is something to keep an eye on. It is far out, but models has been starting to trend on this for Karen. So let's click on this here. Here's their map. So they're keeping a tropical storm throughout most of the time, which I do agree with that. Maybe becoming a hurricane in the 5-day outlook here in this part of the cone here. Probably upgrade to hurricane could be needed. But overall, I do agree with the forecast. They have tropical storm winds going through Puerto Rico. So their main threats is W winds and some heavy rain and flooding there. That will pass you guys there for during pretty much from Tuesday into Wednesday. Then we start to see a turn going on here. You can see it go straight north, then start to turn a little bit towards the eastern United States here. We're going to look into this for Karen. So there's Jerry. We're probably expecting this thing here to calm down. You can see the intensity guidance here. This one here looks to be missing Bermuda as well to the north, so they're lucky again. Here's Karen starting to get itself together here. There's a lot of tropical moisture going on here, so there's a lot of thunderstorm activity, so there's no dry air for the most part. Here's the GFS ensemble, so you can see the mean heads right towards the United States here, but it's kind of weaker, which I think I do disagree with this here with GFS. I think it's underrated with the strength for the strengthening of it. Here's the hurricane models. You can also see they are starting to turn. Pretty much all of them except one turning west towards the United States here. CMC goes that far. You can see a few members actually head right for Florida and heads into Alabama, even Texas. So you got all eyes for possibly from Virginia, the Carolinas, Georgia, Florida, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, and even Texas here. So it's a very large area to keep an eye on with Karen. So I think this here has a chance of becoming a hurricane here soon. You can see the intensity guidance here. We're starting to see some models here reach Category 1 strength. So it's right now a weak tropical storm at this point. I think that's it there. Yep. We'll see. Do we have any invests here? Yes, this is the one coming off from Africa here. As you can tell here, when you look into the GFS ensembles, you can see here really strengthens. It's between 950 and 960 millibars with these red lines there. You can see thank goodness this is having a turn, because this is likely becoming a major hurricane. You can see most of those models are taken into hurricane strength. CMC is almost just getting there, but it does have the same track with it. So we're expecting this becoming like a tropical depression here in the next little bit here. So let's look on to the European model. We'll see what its track's showing. So we got Jerry here, we got Karen, we got the tropical wave, likely becoming a tropical depression at this point. Let's go to 8 o'clock. You can see that thing there starting to gain strength. There's Karen, there's Jerry. Let's move on to Monday. Just looks like Jerry starts to gain some strength. Here's that tropical wave. Karen looks to see to calm down a little bit. Skip on to Wednesday. Jerry passes by Bermuda. Let's zoom in. See this thing here. It's gaining some strength. Seems like it's been the year is bringing this thing a little closer to these islands here. So things can change here, folks. Let's move on to Saturday here. You can see Karen starts to make that turn. Let's look and see what this here shows. 131 knots. That's about 140 mile an hour gusts there. Here's Sunday here. Boy, look at this. Heading right towards Cuba here. Look at these wind gusts. That's hurricane strength there. About category 2, I should say. Here's Monday. Goes straight through Cuba. Goes back over the waters here. And look at Key West here. And it looks like it gets a little stronger here. More of a good category 2 storm. And here's this guy right up here. Heads for those islands there. So they're gonna have to watch that very closely. So it's all eyes across the East Coast from Karen, as you can see here from the arrow. For some reason, the rain and thunder does not work. But here's the rain for the next 10 days. You can see Cuba here. Pretty hefty totals there. Anywhere from between probably 8 inches to maybe up to 21 inches of rain for parts of Cuba. Very devastating rain. You can see even parts of the Turks and Caicos even can get hit hard by some rain. So we're going to keep an eye on this thing here very closely. Now the GFS is showing a little bit weaker. See, there's Karen right there. If you watch those isobars, you can see there's Karen there. See, it moves across through there. And it should be in here now. It just doesn't really become much of anything there from the GFS here. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Hopefully you enjoyed this tropical update. If you all did like this video, hit that like button. If you really do like my channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so you never miss an upload. If y'all guys got any questions about this, you can put in the comment section down below. I'll answer you guys' questions. I'll see you guys in the next video.